All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Grill. All done with my day. Um, about 10 something tonight. I've been home for a couple of hours, ate and went and hung out with the wife. Picked her up from cosmetology school. She's been working 9 to 9, so I got to give it to her. She's been putting in them hours. Make sure you check her out on Sharpen Your Skills. SYS, and skills is spelled with a Z, SKILLZ. SYS. Just look up Sharpen Your Skills, SYS. Check out her channel. I'm telling you, ladies, subscribe to her. You'll see a lot of great content on hair, natural hair, all of that kind of good stuff. Um, so we just got back in the house. She done ran up to the stairs to go to bed. I'm about to print my documents out for my 10 a.m. sign in, and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. Today has been a long day. Been on the road since 7 something. Had an 8 o'clock, then a 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, then a 4 o'clock. My 7:30 got canceled. There was some problems with the documents that the signers saw. So apparently it's supposed to get rescheduled till tomorrow. I said no problem. I probably get a print fee because I had already printed the documents out. And so that was that. But today was a good day. Everything was, for the most part, smooth. A lot of driving from Virginia Beach all the way up to Prince George County. Lot of driving. So I'm tired, tired. But as I pointed out earlier in the video about notaries doing loan applications, I don't personally, I don't understand why people don't get what I'm saying with that. Because if you understand what a loan application is, you should understand that basically with a loan application, you're just applying for an opportunity to get some type of financial resource to take care of something in your life, whether buy a house, buy a car, consolidate debt, get a credit card, whatever the case may be. With a loan application of any sort, there's nothing to notarize. It's just you disclosing information about yourself to this potential lender in order to get some type of financial credit or cash or whatever you want to call it or whatever it's supposed to be called. And within our industry, people fill out loan applications. The loan application is I guess, for the most part, a very simple process. And they want it in hard copy. They want an ink written signed copy of the loan application, not just digital. So they ask notaries to go out and do it. Well, a lot of people tend to look down on that because if somebody pays $100 for one, that's a rarity for a loan application. I've seen the price floating between $50 to $70, $75. That's, what I've seen on signing order and SnapDocs. So to sit there with somebody for about an hour or so, sometimes a lot less, just to watch them sign papers, and then you collect whatever, information, not trailing docs, any like, bank statements, DD 214, so forth and so on. And then you take pictures of that with your Adobe Scan app, and then you send that back to the lender. So you do a scan back, send that back to them, or you just mail it, or you do both. And to get $70, $75, $50, it's not bad in my opinion. And some companies, there's a few that will pay like $35, $40 for a loan application. And then here's to me what you could do. If you get it, if you do it, then you say, hey, look, can y'all assign that order to me when it comes through? When it comes through, can you please assign the closing to me? I don't see no reason why you can't. But I had got a couple of questions in the comment section asking about, can notaries do it, or something to that effect, if I'm just a notary. And that's all we are, just notaries. We're not all of these other special caveats that people keep putting out there. How does your state look at you? Your state look at you as a notary. So they say, can we get a notary to go out to the client, not a loan signing agent or a notary signing agent. Can we get a notary? That's what they look for. That's what they say. That's who we are. So yes, a notary can do a loan application from the standpoint of just taking it to the person, they sign it, you send it back. The most you'll probably have to do is the Patriot Act, put down the information on that, 1 or 2 IDs, sign it, boom. Sometimes they will have somebody's name pre-printed in there, line through, initial, talking about on the signature line for the notary, line through, initial, print your name. That's all you really have to do. I don't know what else to say. I honestly don't know what else to say to convince you that it's okay to do them. There's nothing that you need to have special. And let's just be straight. We're notaries, and because we're commissioned by our state, we can notarize documents that our states deem as approved or legal for us to do. You don't have to be a notary signing agent or a loan signing agent in order to do these. The primary reason for those certifications for loan signing or notary signing, primarily notary signing agent, is so that you can prove that you understand the basics of a loan closing, that you won't be overstepping your bounds and saying and doing things that you should not be saying and doing. That's the primary reason for it. People at title offices, they may not be notary signing agents or loan signing agents or NNA certified. They're just a notary. They got commissioned by their state and they're doing loan closings in the store. So don't get caught up in this idea that you have to be just something else or something additional in order to do certain things in this business. It all starts off with you being a notary. And because you're a notary, you're considered somebody trusted, trustworthy, reliable, dependable, all of the fancy words. And then you just go out there and do the business. There are a lot of people who talk down on loan applications. If you want to listen to them and miss out on that money, then fine. Doing loan applications is what set me apart from other notaries when I first started in 2018 and in the mid part of 2018 when I started, and then into 2019, because I was willing to do those loan applications that nobody else is doing. They will call them disclosures. So if you see an order that says disclosures or initial disclosures, or app or loan app, that's all it is. All of those are different words for loan application. And if you see those, go ahead on, accept it, or at least say you are, depending on the platform, just say, I'm available. If they give it to you, do it. I mean, if you look at it and you really see that, oh, I just can't do this, then maybe that's not the business for you. If you can't handle taking a loan application to somebody, handing them the pages so that they can sign it, there's nothing for you to explain because they've already talked to a loan officer about this. So all you have to do is make sure they sign it. Boom. That's it. Collect the information you're supposed to collect. There's nothing to record in your logbook. And then you keep it going. It's that simple. But a lot of people are missing out on money because they're thinking the only thing they can do as a notary, they have to always do stamping, notarial stuff. And they look down on the loan applications, the loan mods, the debt settlements, the reverse mortgage, all of this stuff. And out of all of those things I said, the only one that doesn't require any notarization is the loan application. And if you're struggling with the whole concept of doing a loan application, you're going to struggle with everything else. So if you plan on making any kind of money in this business, I'm telling you, it starts with the loan application. If you're unwilling to do that, you might as well just hang your stamp up. In your profile, make mention that you do loan applications. So, I mean, I'm just trying to think what else I could say, because a lot of times we get in our own heads, we overthink things. We're thinking that somebody is out to get us, or there's some kind of trickery, or there's some kind of other caveat. A loan application is a loan application is a loan application. Either you're going to do it or not. When you don't do it, that makes things difficult, because guess what? That means somebody is not applying for a loan. That means they can't get granted a loan. That means it affects the mortgage industry, which affects us. So this whole notion that, oh, just focus on your business, don't worry about what anybody else doing. I'm not saying that you got to be dogmatic about what other people doing, but you need to pay attention. So when you got people sitting up here telling notaries don't do loan applications, they're not worth it. Well, if the people don't get the loan application through and submitted, guess what? There's no loan approval without the loan application being submitted. That's why they're called sometimes initial disclosures, meaning the person is initially disclosing their financial status so that the loan officer can say yay or nay and get them pre-qualified, or whatever they're calling it, pre-qualified and all of that stuff. I forgot the other term, but pre-approved and then pre-qualified. You have to submit so that they can look at your stuff and determine whether your credit worthiness is where it needs to be for you to get a loan. If it is, then that person will have an opportunity to get a loan, which means once they apply for a loan, it opens the door up for house inspections, which is what I do. So I do the house inspection, groundworks. It's in the description, groundworks. Okay. And then I got playlists on groundworks. So just look at the playlist and look in the description of the groundworks playlist videos. Look in the videos playlist and look in the videos that's in the groundworks playlist, and you'll see the video. I mean, the link to their site to sign up. They like notaries. Become a notary and you go forward from there. And I have a video that goes into that in that groundworks playlist. But it opens up the door for house inspections and then the closing. So that one loan application opens up the house inspection as well as the closing of that loan. And today, my first order that I did, my first closing was a house that I did a house inspection on. I went out there about a month or so ago, click, did the pictures. Then here you go. Today, I did the closing for the couple. So that's the benefit of the loan application. If you're unwilling to do them, then you're hurting the industry by not doing them, because then let's say that person gets frustrated with this internet bank or this bank over here and don't do it. They say, well, I'm going to just go to a local bank. So when they go to the local bank, they handle everything in-house and they don't push it out to the notaries, the mobile notaries. You see what I'm getting to? So get out of your head. Stop trying to find excuses. And this isn't to the people who made the comment. This is to other people out there. Okay. Stop making excuses why you can't do loan applications, why you shouldn't, and all of that. And go out there and do them and keep the money flowing in the industry for us. That's all you got to do. If you understand that, then you should be taking advantage of those loan applications when they come through. If you still think they're the scum of the earth, then you're just not going to do them no matter what I say. And I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just here to present facts. And then if you can find other facts to show me that I'm incorrect in what I'm saying, then I stand corrected. Till then, I'm going to stand on what I know from my own experience. Get your experience, find out for yourself. And if I'm correct, roll with it. If I'm not, then I'll roll with what you show me. All right. Y'all have a good one. Peace.